as to the defendant, Martin Tankleff, as to count 2, murder, second degree. Guilty.
This is the house where Suffolk police said then-teenager Martin Tankleff murdered his parents. He was convicted and spent 17 years behind bars.
Suffolk County law enforcement essentially destroyed my life.
Tankleff claims Suffolk detectives forced him to confess. After many years of appeals, he won his freedom and later a $13 million check to settle his claim of wrongful prosecution.
You know, it may make life a little bit easier, but it doesn't make up for everything you lose.
Tankleff isn't the only one affected. On Long Island, the high cost of law enforcement wrongdoing hurts taxpayers as well. A Newsday investigation discovered Nassau and Suffolk taxpayers have paid out at least $165 million since the year 2000 to settle lawsuits by victims. In January 2018, the Supreme Court upheld a $43 million payment to John Restivo and Dennis Halstead. They each spent 18 years in prison after a Nassau County jury convicted them of murdering 16-year-old Teresa Fusco. DNA tests later proved they didn't do it.
We have had anomalies, and we've paid a big price for it.
In Suffolk, Keith Bush received a $21 million settlement after spending 33 years in prison for a murder he did not commit. Bush said police beat a confession out of him as a teenager.
Yeah, they came in, grabbed me from all sides, and they started hitting me upside my head with a foam ball, telling me that you're going to sign this confession.
And then what happened?
Suspect the first time, on behalf of the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office and law enforcement community, I'm sorry.
Suffolk executive Steve Ballone said that these cases were part of a culture of corruption that existed for years in county law enforcement.
We understand that it is effectively a corruption tax that people are forced to pay.
Civil rights attorney Fred Brewington says huge payouts are often kept confidential to avoid public scrutiny.
But the cost of policing where there are wrongful acts that are done, that is an enormous amount of number of dollars that lies below the surface.
For the wrongfully convicted like Martin Tankleff, money can never make up for what was lost.
I'm going to get out, I'm going to become a lawyer and make a change in the system.
In 2014, Tankleff graduated from Touro Law School, passed the bar exam, and is now an attorney who works on lawsuits alleging law enforcement wrongdoing.
So who better to come out of prison, go on to law school, become an attorney, teach a class on wrongful convictions than somebody like me?
For Newsday TV, I'm Thomas Maier.